Hello, today we're going to do a little course, a little yoga for the sciatic nerve. The wonderful sciatic nerve. If you've ever had that pain, you know it. It's there. It's fire shooting from your hip down your leg to your toes. Sometimes it doesn't make it to your toes, and that's excellent. Sometimes it just makes it halfway, but when that fire shoots, it burns, it hurts, it's not fun at all. So we're going to do a little bit of yoga just to stretch out all of those muscles that are maybe coincing, maybe serring. Those are all French words that are maybe doing that to the nerve. What is that called in English? I forget my English, I'm sorry. Squeezing the nerve. That works a little bit. So we're going to do some real simple yoga today. If you don't have any sciatic pain, it's still going to be wonderful and stretch everything out. If you do have sciatic pain, always just go to the point before it hurts. So if it starts to hurt, just stop the movement right before that point. So you're getting a stretch, but you're not causing any more harm. So we're going to start on our backs today. So go ahead and lay down. Lay down on your back. It's always better actually to turn onto your side and then come down onto your back. And just bend your knees, keep your feet on the ground. You can put your hands on your hip bones. And just take some nice deep breaths. Letting your day come out with your out breath. So as you breathe out, you're just making a sound. One more time. Nice big deep breath in. Filling your belly with air, and then as you breathe out, just let your day, all of the stress, all of the emotions, all of the thoughts that were really stuck, they just go out. And now you're really here, present, feeling the weight of your body coming down into the ground. So as you always breathe with your belly which fills with air as you breathe in and relaxes as you breathe out. With each breath, you're just feeling the weight of your body sink further into the ground. You're feeling your sacrum really sink down into the ground. All of the muscles of your belly are relaxing. Your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your jaw, everything just sinking down towards the ground. The weight of your body. And just be really present right now at your lower back. How is your lower back feeling on the ground? Does it feel stable? Does it feel like one side is higher than the other? Does it feel like your back isn't touching the ground? Or does everything feel nice and relaxed? Just start to really feel your back. And then we're going to bend our right knee into our chest. You can just kind of hug that knee into your chest a little bit. And you can push your knee against your hands and your hands against your knee. So you're just starting to create an opposing force. Relax your jaw. So you're pushing your hand into your knee into your hand. And then just relax. And we're going to get a towel or a belt or something that you can wrap around your foot. And you're just going to start to bring your foot up towards the sky with your toes coming towards your face. Now, if this hurts, you can keep your knee bent. And go ahead and once again kind of push your foot into the strap and your strap into the foot. So you're feeling this opposing force in the back of your leg. If you can straighten your leg, go ahead and you can straighten your leg, still feeling your back completely touching the ground. If you can start to bring the foot a little bit closer towards the face, go ahead, but we're not here to force anything. Just open up the back hamstrings gently. If you need to keep the knee bent, keep the knee bent. And just keep tuning into and being really present at your sacrum, at your hips. Both hips feel firmly planted on the ground. The sacrum feels firmly planted on the ground. You can kind of start doing some bending and straightening motions. And as you see, I'm not bending and straightening completely. I'm just kind of bending a little bit and straightening a little bit more, but my knee is always staying a little bit bent. If you want, you can also bring this left leg down. And just breathe. Relax your jaw. And just being really present. Not much to do here. Just being really present and just feeling that stretch really gently. And then go ahead and bend that knee. Let go of that strap. You can put your hands around your knee again. Push your knee against your hands against your knee. And then relax your feet down. And we're going to do the other side. Bend that left knee, bring it up into the chest. And then go ahead and push your knee against your hands against your knee. Breathing through your belly, relaxing your back on the ground. Keep pushing and pulling. And then go ahead and relax. Now we're going to bring that towel, belt, strap, whatever you have around the foot. And if the knee stays bent, the knee stays bent. If it starts to straighten, it starts to straighten. If the foot starts to come a little bit more towards the face, okay, but keep really feeling that you're pushing your foot against the strap and you're pulling the strap against your foot. So we always have that opposing force. If you want, you can straighten that right leg. Relax your jaw. And just feel a really nice stretch. So you want to feel something that's really relaxing, that you want to just take a big deep breath out because it's pulling just at the right place. And then go ahead and relax. Put your hands back around that knee. Pull the knee towards the chest towards the knee. And then go ahead and relax the 2 feet on the ground. Your hands back to your hip bones. We're just going to do some slow pelvic rocks. So breathe in and just arch your back a little bit. And breathe out and just round it a little bit. So really you're just feeling your sacrum arch as you breathe in. And push down into the ground as you breathe out. Keep going. Arch as you breathe in. Push down as you breathe out. And then keep your feet on the ground and just kind of push your feet to rock your pelvis. So your pelvis isn't moving because you're controlling it. It's moving because you're pushing your feet into the ground. And maybe just let that movement come up into your chin. And breathe and just feel your whole spine, your whole back, just relaxing into the movement. All of the muscles relaxing, all of the muscles in your belly relaxing. And then come back straight. We're going to bring our feet a little bit closer so you can just slightly touch the heels with your middle fingers. And then really slowly, we're going to breathe, push our feet down into the ground, lift up your pelvis, your hip bones, your belly, your ribs, your chest, and keep pushing the weight into your heels. So you're pushing the weight into your heels to lift up your hips. And just breathe here. Feeling that back body working. And then slowly breathing out, bringing everything back down. Moving your feet a little bit if you want, really feeling that sacrum pushing back down into the ground again, and then push your feet to rock your spine back and forth. Really relaxing the belly. And then come back straight. And we're gonna bend our right knee, lift the foot up, flex the foot, and turn the toes towards the outside. And then bring your ankle down to your heel. And the first stretch we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this knee over to this opposite shoulder. So with your left hand, take this knee and start pulling it towards the opposite shoulder. And you might feel a little stretch, you might not feel a lot, so that's okay. And then release, let the ankle come really back to the knee. And we're gonna start to bring that left knee towards our chest. You can either bring your hands behind your thighs, around your knee, or if you want, you can always take your belt, pulling your thigh as you want. And just breathe. Just feeling that opening in the thigh, in the hip. Relaxing your jaw. Filling your belly with air as you breathe. Maybe you pull the knee a little bit closer to the chest, maybe not. Just keep listening to your body, finding the perfect position for you. And then go ahead and bring your left foot back down. Just take a little pause here. And go ahead and put that right foot back down. Now we're gonna go to the other side. Lift up that left leg, flex the feet, turn them towards the outside, and bring the ankle to your right knee. And then with your right hand, you're gonna take that left knee and you're gonna start to bring it towards your right shoulder. You get to where you get. Maybe you feel a big stretch, maybe you don't feel much. It's okay. You could also be feeling things on the inside of your thigh. And then go ahead, release the knee back. And now bring that right knee to your chest. You can take behind the thigh, you can take behind the knee as you want. And breathe. Just being really present in the sensations in your hips and your back. Really feeling your breath. Fill your belly as you breathe in, and then just completely relax as you breathe out. And then go ahead and just bring that right foot down, bring the left foot down, just come back. Hands on your hip bones. Straighten out so that you feel your sacrum pushing down into the ground, and breathe. Then we're going to cross our right knee over our left knee, and then bring your knees to your chest. And maybe this is already a lot of stretch for you. Stay there. Otherwise, you're going to take your right foot in your left hand and your left foot in your right hand. And you're just going to start to bring your feet down towards the opposite hips. Always relaxing your jaw, relaxing your belly. And just feeling the stretch. And it always wants to feel good. So you always want to kind of have a sigh of relief as you feel the stretch. Just feeling really the weight of your back sinking down into the ground. And really just feeling how that ground is there supporting all of your weight. So you can really let go. You can let go of everything because that floor is there. Just welcoming your body to sink down even further. And then go ahead and relax. Bring the feet back down. Always just come back to a neutral position. Breathe. Maybe feel some heat that's building up. And go ahead and cross that left leg over the right leg. Bring the knees into your chest. And maybe this is already a lot, so you can just kind of hug your knees into your chest. Or you start to take your feet with the opposite hands and start to pull your feet towards the opposite hips. If you want a little bit more of a stretch, you can always flex your feet as you're pulling them. And just find that right point where you feel something, you feel a pull, you feel a stretch, but it feels really good. You can still breathe deeply through your belly. You can still be really present in your body. It's not that you're not feeling absolutely anything. If you feel nothing, then your head kind of wanders. But if you feel too much, then your head also wanders because sometimes it wants to go away from the pain. So find that spot where you can be really present and in those good feelings of stretch that's perfect for your body. So it's really that feeling of your body saying, oh, thank you. Thank you for that stretch. And then go ahead and release. Bring both feet down, just come back to a neutral position. And then go ahead, we're going to turn onto our side. And then slowly push up. And find a way to come into all fours. So we're gonna find an all fours position. Whoa, and if I lose this, then you don't see my head. So I gotta keep this on. Up, 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 up. Come into all fours. There, it's my little milkmaid hat. Open your fingers really wide so that you feel all of your fingers pushing down into the ground. Your knees are at hips distance apart, right underneath your hips. I'm gonna breathe in and just arch your back slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. And breathe out and round. And just follow your breath. When you breathe in, you're gonna arch your back, really letting your belly sink down. Your chest open. When you round, you're breathing out. You're pushing your shoulder blades up into the sky, your forehead towards your pelvis towards your forehead. Breathe in and arch. And breathe out and round. Last time, breathe in and arch. Breathe out and round. Come back to all fours. We're going to turn the toes. Don't move your hands. So keep your hands exactly where they are and just bring your hips back towards your heels. So just having a little bit of a toe stretch. Feel your toes stretching. Keep pushing your hands down and towards the wall in front. Belly relaxed. And then go ahead and bring your knees up and start to lift your hips up towards the sky. Now, if you're having sciatic problems at this moment, you want to keep your knees bent and keep working that you're pulling your tailbone up, the top of your head down, and you're stretching that spinal column. If you're not having too many sciatic problems at this moment, you can start to straighten your legs more, bring your heels down towards the ground. If your heels don't touch the ground, it's not a problem at all. Keep pushing the 4 points of your feet down. So you want to make sure that you're not falling onto the inside arch of your feet, but you're pushing the outside of your feet also down. And then go ahead and bend your right knee and bring that right knee up in between your hands. Bring that left knee down to the ground, turn the foot, and just let your pelvis sink down towards the ground. Lift your perineum, and then you kind of want to serre. You want to cinch your hip bones one towards the other. When you have a really solid base, you're feeling really strong in your feet and your legs, you're going to come up to your knee. Come up to your knee. Keep bringing that pelvis down, lifting the pubic bone up towards the sky. Breathe. Pushing the front right foot down into the ground. Relaxing your jaw. And then go ahead and come back down. Come back into all fours. And then trouve your chien. Find your down dog. Go ahead and bend that left knee. Bring the foot up between the hands. Bring the right knee down. Turn the foot. Really start to plant your feet. Feeling really strong and stable in the legs and the foot. When you feel strong and stable, bring your hands up to your knee. You don't want your knee going over your ankle too much. So bring that knee right over your ankle, but keep dropping the hips down. Relax, relax your jaw. Still breathing in deeply through your belly. And then go ahead and bring your hands back down. Turn your foot. If you can push right back into down dog, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, go into all fours and push back into down dog. And go ahead and bring your knees back down to all fours. And we're gonna bring our chest up in between our hands. And then start to lower your chest and your chin. And then straighten your legs, bring your belly down onto the ground. Turn your feet. And with our hands right a little bit lower than our shoulders, roll your shoulders back, push your hands down into the ground, and just start to push up. And you come to wherever you come. And breathe out and come back down. Keep pushing your toes into the ground. Breathe in, push your chest up. You come as high as you come. Go back down. And one more time. Breathe in, push up. And breathe out, come back down. And just turn your head to the side, relax your arms. And go ahead and bring your hands back up. And we're gonna bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. And we're gonna let the back arch, keeping the pelvis on the ground. If that's too much for you, you can walk your hands further forward so that your back is arching a little bit less. And just breathe here. Really feeling the pubic bone. Relaxing, releasing down into the ground. Feeling the chest opening. The belly relaxed. And keep pushing your weight down into your forearms to lift the chest. And then go ahead and just come down slowly. Turn your head to the other side. And then come back straight. And we're gonna lift our feet and open your knees up to the width of your yoga mat or a little bit wider if you can. And we're gonna let our feet come together. And then just with your breath, you're just gonna breathe out and let the feet come down to the ground, and they get to where they get. You can keep your forehead on the ground. If you want, you can open your knees a little bit wider. And you don't want your hip bones to come up. You want your hip bones to stay on the ground. You want your pubic bone to pretty much stay on the ground too. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. And then go ahead and bring your feet back up. Bring your knees back in. And bring your legs down and just breathe here. Feel your belly filling with air, pushing against the ground. And if you can, put your forehead down on the ground. And just feel the stability of the ground supporting your body. So you really feel your whole body supported. So each breath you can relax even more. You can let your body relax. As you feel this ground, which is there supporting you, welcoming you. And then bring your hands back towards the sides of your chest. Push up and come into a child's pose. Bring your arms down to your sides. Oh, relax your head down. And just breathe. If you need to, you can open your knees a little bit. Walk your hands above your head. Really pull your fingers. Feel that stretch in your arms and your side body. And then walk your hands towards the left. So you're bringing that right shoulder over your left knee and pull that right hand. And just feel that stretch through your whole side body. Come back straight. We're gonna walk our hands to the right, bring that left shoulder over that right knee and just pull those fingers, feeling you open that whole side body underneath your underarm. Come back center. And then come to a seated position. You can cross your ankles behind and then bring your legs forward. If you need to, you can always bring a cushion to sit up to make sure that you're not rolling that lower back backwards, but that you're really sitting right on your ischions, on your sit bones. We're gonna bend the right knee and we're gonna bring the knee on top of the left knee. Keep pointing the left toes up. Breathe in, and then from the waist, you're gonna start to hinge forward, bringing your pelvis and your hips forward. Breathing through your belly, feeling your belly fill with air, push against your thigh. Relax your jaw. And if you're having sciatic problems, it's always gonna feel really good. Good is the operative word. You're gonna feel the stretch on the leg that has the straight leg. Just really tell all of that fascia, all of that connective tissue, which is here in that lower back, the stretch. And then breathe in, come back up. We're gonna put that right foot down on the ground, bring that right hand behind. The left hand we're just gonna put on the inner left leg. Breathe in, and then only with your body, with the muscles of your body, you're going to start to turn towards the right. Bringing your hips and pelvis, your sacrum and your hips together. Keep pushing the right foot down into the ground. And then come back straight, straighten out that right leg. Come back to a seated position. Feel the length of your legs, the length of your spinal column. And then go ahead and bend that left knee and bring that left knee on top of the right. Keep the right toes, they are toes, pointing up towards the sky. Take a nice big deep breath in, and then a breath out with your hips, your pelvis, your sacrum. You're hinging forward. So you're feeling your hips and your sacrum moving at the same time. And always, you get to where you get. Don't force. Maybe on an out breath, you bend a little bit more forward. Maybe you don't. And then breathe in, come back to a seated position. Bring that left foot back onto the ground. Bring the left hand behind you, the right hand on the side of this right leg. Push that left leg in, breathe in, and breathe out and start to twist your spine. But you get to wherever you get. You're not forcing your spine to turn. You're not forcing the vertebrae to turn. They're turning and they're naturally getting to wherever they get with your breath. Feeling your pelvis and your sacrum moving at the same time. And breathe in, come back straight. Straighten both legs out. And then you're gonna bend both legs, maybe opening your feet to the width of your mat. And then we're just gonna scooch up into a squat. And just breathe here, really letting your tailbone sink down into the ground. If your back is a little bit round, that's okay. Let your back be a little bit round. Relaxing your jaw. Keep pushing the outsides of your feet into the ground so you're not rolling into the insides. And then if you can, go ahead and come into all fours. And we're going to bring our right knee behind our right. Actually, no, sorry. We're bringing our right knee behind our left. It's called a poignet. It's called a wrist in English, yes. So we're bringing that right knee behind our left wrist. And then go ahead and start to straighten that left leg out. And this is a little bit different than if you're used to pigeon pose. This is a little bit different. And then go ahead and bring that elbow down to the ground, and then maybe the shoulder. And just breathe here. Come back up into all fours. And now we're bringing the right knee behind the right wrist and bringing that foot up towards the left wrist. You get to wherever you get. Straighten that left leg again. If you need to, you can put a cushion underneath the right hip. Come back to your forearms. If this is your posture, go ahead and stay here. Otherwise, come down to the ground. And just breathe. Let your body breathe. As you breathe in, your belly fills with air. As you breathe out, your body relaxes even more down into the ground. Your hips relaxing. Just keep relaxing, releasing. And come back up to your forearms, your hands, push back into all fours. Just take a little pause here. And then go ahead and bring that left knee behind the right wrist. Turn the foot on the other side of the leg, bring that right leg back. And you're bringing your right shoulder towards your left wrist. No, your right shoulder towards your left knee. Just breathe here for a little bit. And come back up to all fours and bring that left knee behind the left wrist, turning the foot towards the right wrist. Bringing that right leg back. If you need to, you can put something underneath your left hip. Come down to your forearms. If this is your final position, just go ahead and stay here. If you can come down to your hands, come down to your hands, your forehead on the ground, whatever's comfortable, so that you can really relax, feel your body completely relaxing, releasing. And once again, it's that thank you from your body of, that stretch feels so wonderful. I feel it. Maybe it's a little bit intense, but yes, I've been wanting to stretch that way. So find that point. Just letting your body relax down into the ground. And then come back to your forearms, come back to your hands, come back to all fours. Just take a little breath here. And then go ahead and breathe in and arch your back. And breathe out and around. And breathe in, just come back to flat back. And push back into position child's pose. And in child's pose, just really letting your forehead sink down into the ground, feeling all of the blood moving into that front brain, telling your body, everything is chill, everything is okay, you have enough to eat, you have enough money, You have a place to sleep. This physical body is safe, so just let your body feel that safety. And just let your body sink down, melt down, relax into that safety, into that security. So that your body can breathe in all of the well-being. Maybe feeling your lower back fill with air as you breathe in. And then slowly push back up. And we're going to do the legs against the wall. If you don't have a wall to lift your legs up onto, go ahead and just lay down into Shavasana. Just lay on your back. You can put a cushion underneath your knees so your back feels a little bit more supported. Otherwise, if you can, we're going to do 2 minutes against the wall. So just come against the wall, bring your hips so that your hips touch the wall, and then you just kind of lay onto your back and turn so that your butt is touching the wall, your legs are touching the wall. And you really just feel your whole back melting down into the ground. With your arms, you can bring your arms out to your sides. You can bring them onto your pelvis. You can bring them onto your heart, however you want. But just really feel that lower back, your whole back, completely relaxing. All of the muscles relaxing, all of the organs relaxing. Maybe you're hearing the blip, 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 the little burbles and gurgles in your belly. It's excellent. It's your nervous system telling you that it's resting, it's relaxing, it's digesting. And just see if for this breath you can relax even more. So just for this breath, you relax even more. You let go even more of your body. You let go even more of your thoughts. You let go even more of your emotions. And they're there and they're present, but you are really centered. Here in this present moment. In complete relaxation. Letting your hips, your sacrum sink down even more. And then go ahead and bend your knees and turn onto a side. And then in some beautiful artistic ballerina way, you're going to find a way to come back, laying onto your ground. Super, super gracefully. You're going to be the most graceful you could ever be. Really lift up your sacrum so that you feel that it's on the ground. If you need to, put something underneath your knees. If you need to open your legs a little bit more, open your legs a little bit more. And just relax. Breathe with your feet and let your feet sink down into the ground. Bring your breath down into your legs. And let your legs sink down into the ground. Bring your breath into your pelvis, your hips. And just let them sink down into the ground. Nice deep breath into your whole back. And then it just sinks down and melts down into the ground. Nice deep breath into your belly. And it sinks down and melts down into the ground. Nice deep breath into your chest, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your fingers. And they relax and melt down into the ground. Nice deep breath into your throat, into your neck, into your jaw, your tongue. And they relax and melt down. Nice deep breath into your cheeks, your ears, your eyes, your forehead, your head. And it just relaxes and melts down into the ground. Nice deep breath into your whole body. Feel your skin, your connective tissue, your muscles, your veins, your nerves, your bones, your organs, your glands, your cells, everything fill with air. And then you just relax and you melt down, down, down into the ground. Nothing to think about, nothing to do. Just being present. Letting go of your body. Letting go of your thoughts. Letting go even of your ego. And just being pure presence. Pure consciousness. Letting go even more. And connecting to those waves of vibration. That energy that is the waves of vibration, and just feeling those waves of vibration of love, of gratitude, of health, of well-being, just feeling those waves moving from your feet to your head, from your head to your feet. I'm going to take a nice big deep breath in and breathe out with a sigh. And just move your toes, move your fingers. And just bend your knees and just slowly roll onto your side and just give yourself a cuddle. Give yourself a cuddle, a nice moment of love just for you. Where you're really conscious in your touch, And this touch is really a touch of love. Oh, of unconditional love just for you. And then with your eyes closed, come to a seated position. Just find a comfortable position. Feeling that belly completely relaxed. And just bring your attention down to this first chakra, your perineum. And just feeling the sensations. Just bringing your awareness to this first chakra, your perineum. And just feeling your connection with the earth. Letting your body, letting this perineum open up to the earth, to connecting with the earth. Feeling supported. Bring your attention around that space, around that first chakra, around the perineum. So you're starting to feel that space that's around your body, but that you inhabit too. So that energetic field around you, just bring your attention to that space around the perineum. Maybe bring your attention a little bit into the earth, a little bit into the ground. And just thank your connection to the earth. And then go ahead and bring your attention to your second chakra. So below your belly button, above your pubic bone, in the middle there. It's in the front and the back, so it's at your sacrum also. It's all of your sexual organs that are on the inside. Then breathe and just feel the sensations at the second chakra. Your connection to water, your connection to fluid movement. And then bring your attention to that space around. And just thank this second chakra. Thank your connection with water. And then bring your attention up to your third chakra. So above the belly button, below the diaphragm in this solar plexus area. Just feel the sensations. And just feel your connection with fire. And feel that space around this third chakra. And just thank your third chakra. Thank your connection with fire. And bring your attention up to your fourth chakra, your energetic heart, so in the center of your chest. Also behind, there's always that space behind, so in between your shoulder blades. And just feel that connection with air. The different sensations. That space around your body. Bring your attention to that space around your body, around the fourth chakra. And just thank that fourth chakra. Thank your connection with air. And breathe and just feel how your chakras are starting to line up one on top of the other. So the first is open and it's lined up with the second, which is open, which is lined up with the third is open, which is lined up, the fourth is open. So you start to have this line, this energetic cord coming up your spinal column. And bring your attention to your fifth chakra, your throat. Just feel the sensations. Your connection to the ether, we start to connect to the ether, these upper chakras. So the ether, the vibration. Feel that space around. And just thank this fifth chakra, thank the ether, the vibrations. Feel it aligning on top of the fourth chakra, opening, coming up to your sixth chakra, your third eye. So above your eyes, in the middle of your forehead, a little bit lower. Just feel the sensations. Again, feel that connection to that universe, to that energy, to that space around. To that ether. And just thank your sixth chakra. Feel it aligning, opening. That energetic cord is now coming up to the seventh chakra, right at the top of the head. Just feel the sensations. And just feel that connection to the universe, that connection. It's that light energy. And feel that space around. And just thank your seventh chakra. Just feel it opening and aligning with all of the rest. And just feel this energetic cord now, starting from the first chakra, which connects down into the ground, into the magma of the ground. You feel supported by this earth. And it makes its way up all the way to the top, to the seventh chakra, and then even the eighth, there's some more. The eighth chakra, you open up and you're feeling connected to the sky, the stars, the planets, the universe, connected to that light. You're just pulled up towards the beginning of the universe. You just feel that alignment with the earth and the sky. And as you breathe, that energy is moving up to the top and then moving down to the ground through this energetic cord, through your spinal column. You're just feeling these vibrations moving up and down, up and down. And you're also feeling that breath moving out to that space around you and coming back up from the bottom and up and out through that space around you, coming back up and going the other way too, coming from the top, going down and moving out. And take a nice big deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top. Lift up your perineum. Lift it up, lift it up. Bring all of that energy up into the middle of your brain, into that pituitary gland, that gland of happiness, wonderful serotonin, all of the nice chemicals that you want coursing through your body. Hold your breath, keep lifting up your perineum. Bringing that energy up, 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 up. You can also imagine you're bringing up your cerebral spinal fluid, which is actually what's really happening physically in your body. And then breathe out. And we're going to go ahead and do it one more time. So take a nice big deep breath in. Hold your breath at the top. Lift up your perineum. And just physically feel you're lifting up the cerebral spinal fluid up into your pituitary gland. Energetically, just imagine that you're bringing a light of energy, of pure vibration, of pure energy up into your pituitary gland. Relax your butt. You're not using your butt muscles, but you're lifting and squeezing your perineum. And then relax. And just breathe. Breathe this calm, this peace, this love, unconditional love, this thankfulness for this body, for this life, for each breath. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. And thank you very much. Have a fantastic, wonderful day, night, wherever you are, whatever you're doing.